Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm doing my special effects for Halloween, and this is the effects I am going to be recreating, so let's get on with it. So I'm going to be using the back of my hand so it's easy for me to show you. Excuse the mess on the desk, I've been testing this a lot. So first thing I'm going to use is my liquid latex from Kryolan, and some cotton wool or cotton pads or cotton balls, depending on what you call it. Then I've got a wee pot of it in and a brush. So using the brush, I'm going to dab into the liquid latex just as much as I can get on the brush, and then let's do diagonal, so starting about there. Let's go straight across my hand and just adding quite a bit of it. So I'm just using dabbing motions, tends to work a bit better. I'm going to grab the cotton wool in about that size-ish pieces, and I'm just going to start dabbing them on, placing or squishing them on top of the liquid latex. Okay, so once that is pretty much dry, I grab a little tiny pair of scissors, which I get out at like a nail box, so it's like these got these like bendy point to them, and I'm just going to slightly move about until I can sort of get a grip or a slice in it, and then I'm going to just start attempting just try and get under the latex a wee bit. Do not harm yourself doing this. You only want to cut the latex, not your skin. So I'm just going to make a line straight down the middle of the latex, like so. If it gets caught on anything, just lift it up and do it again. So as you can see, there's the cut straight down the middle, and I'm just going to peel back the sides just enough so it looks like a giant gash or a giant cut. So doing this will help look like that it's a very deep cut and the skin has been torn. I just heard my dog bark in the background. Oh well. So using this stuff called Kryolan, I believe it's called. I'm trying hard to pronounce it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to apply that in between the little cuts into my skin. And what this stuff does is, if you use it just on normal skin, it creates like a scar. But when I use it in between the latex, what it does, it just helps hold the latex up, but it also keeps my skin nice and tight so that it doesn't wobble about. So I'm just going to add that in the middle as much as I can without adding too much so it drowns. And then just let it. Once I've added that, what I'm going to do is, from cheap Primark Ivory Shade Foundation Stick from Primark, all I'm going to do is I'm going to apply that around the entire edge of the cup. Simply just going to use a beauty blender and just sort of dab it in and pull it a little bit out of the way to just help blend. Oh god, my beauty blender looks horrible. Anyway, the next thing I'm going to use is this brows palette, which is also from Kryolan, and a simple, not small, but sort of like a in between small and medium kind of size brush. And then using the light purple, I'm just going to start dabbing all the way around the cut. And slightly clean the brush here because my brush looks horrible. Then using the foundation again, what I'm going to do is just using the brush on the foundation because I don't want to go over it, but I'm just going to go around the outside again on top of a wee bit of the browsing just to add a wee bit more of a blend to it. Then after that, what I'm going to do is use the black shade in the brows palette and very carefully go on the very edge of the cut. Okay, so once you've done that and went around the edges, it looks a bit like this. So after that, what you're going to use now is finally some blood. So I've got a little brush here and a little old plastic pot thing, and then I've got some cheap blood that I got out of Asda, which I'm just going to put a small bit in the pot if it wants to come out. Come on, drop off. There we go. Then I'm also going to use some Kryolan HD blood, which is dark Venice. I can't pronounce it, I'm really sorry. And I'm also going to add some of that in there too. And then using the little brush, which is quite a small brush, I'm going to start with the cheap fake blood, and I'm going to apply that to the inside of the cut, and then after that I will use the dark shade as well. So as you can see, I've used the dark shade as well here, and what I'm going to do now is start pulling it out so it looks like the blood is dripping outside the cut and onto the bruising and the skin. So after I've let that dry a little bit, I'm going to use this Maybelline Dream Cream Foundation, which I've had for a very, very long time, with this little sponge, which goes in the back there. And you can see it's very old, very, very old, and it's about 1 or 2 shades darker than my actual foundation. So I'm just going to apply that all the way around. As you can see, I've also used the Beauty Blender and my other light foundation just to blend it a bit further out and into my skin. So what do you think, guys? This is the final look. You can do this look on your face, your hand, your skin, your arms, your legs, anywhere you basically want. You can make it bigger. I wouldn't recommend making it smaller if you are going to make it this gory, because it can get a wee bit fidgety. But what do you guys think? For me, this is really good. I would just wish the edges were a wee bit better, but yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start peeling it off. Now I know you're meant to use like this remover bit, and to be honest, I like picking and peeling. So I just pick at the corner and then peel it off, which is really satisfying. Not even kidding. Doesn't hurt at all. But yeah, there it is. It's like a flabby bit of skin. So as you can see, it's pulled off pretty well. It's not really, you know, completely ripped apart or anything. It's pretty much intact in a 1 hour. So yeah, as you can see, all I've got left is a little bit of blood on my skin and a lot of foundation. So I've just got these little Primark face wipes. So I'm just going to take one of them and start wiping it off. Okay, now that it's pretty much all wiped off, I'm just getting the last of it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!